It's no secret that oversized bags are the trend in 2024, but I don't think anyone expected this contemporary, attainable brand to release the it bag of the season. Today, we are talking about the new Coach Empire bag. If you haven't seen this bag, then you must be hiding under a rock. Everyone is unboxing this bag on TikTok and YouTube. Everyone is talking about this new it bag. Honestly, at first, I didn't understand the hype, but now I do. I'm going to break it down in this video why this bag is so irresistible. Welcome to the handbag heaven. Welcome back to returning subscribers. I could have purchased this bag already, but first we must test it against the why buy criteria. If you are new to my channel, the why buy criteria includes looking at the design, style, and value to make sure I don't overconsume handbags like I have in the past. So in this video, we will look at the design and similarities between the Empire and other bags. We are also going to look at the style. Why? Because we have to make sure that the bag fits our personal style and lifestyle. Last but not least, we are going to look at value. Why? Because we are all about getting the best bang for our bucks over here. First, let's look at the design. So, one of the reasons I think so many fashionistas love this bag is the simplistic design. I feel like Coach took a page out of Hermes and the Rose book and many other luxury designers for that matter. I have been waiting my whole life for Coach to design a classic yet simple leather bag. Basically, the Empire is a large dome-shaped bag including two handles with a 4¼ inch drop, detachable strap with a 21½ inch drop for shoulder or crossbody wear, and 4 protective feet at the base. In the interior, there is a snap pocket and a center zip compartment. That's it. Like I said, pretty basic when it comes to design. Oh wait, it also has an interior buckle to expand the side gussets to make it even larger. There are two types of Empire bags, a soft and a structured version. However, this was achieved with the materials since there is no visible difference in the actual design. Speaking of materials, let's move on to the style. The bag comes in two options of leather, soft grain leather, and a smooth glove tanned leather. The inside lining is fabric. The bag has brass hardware. When you look at the size options, the bag gets more appealing, especially if you are a fan of large bags. Look, Coach didn't discriminate when it comes to size since there is a size for everyone. The smallest is the size 26 for those of you who favor smaller totes. This bag also comes in sizes 35, 40, and the Mucho Grande 48. This bag just gets better with size. In my opinion, the larger the better with this bag. When it comes to the colors, Coach didn't disappoint. They covered the basics like black, beige, and blue, but they have some extras like this beautiful maple and the stunning Merlot. For someone like myself who has a collection that's like the rainbow, I am looking for that special color. So if the colors that have been released doesn't meet your needs, then don't worry, because I was told that more are coming. If you saw the Coach runway, you know that the bags had this weathered look, and that is what attracted me. So when I saw the bags that were actually released didn't have the weathered look, I was out. But then the larger size 48 was released in that Merlot color with a hand burnished finish. I was back. Now let's determine if this bag will fit our lifestyle. For a large bag, it's still kind of versatile. The bag can be carried by the top handles. You can also attach the long crossbody strap to style as a shoulder bag or crossbody bag. As you can see in this picture on the model, it's huge. worn as a crossbody, but the option is still there. Now, I won't be wearing it crossbody, it's just too large for that. Speaking of large, this bag fits everything. Look, I think I can fit in this bag. It can be a perfect travel and or work bag. So if that's your lifestyle, then this may be the perfect bag for you. This brings me to the important question we have to ask ourselves to prevent overconsumption. Does this bag fit a gap in your current collection? Honestly, I don't really need another work bag. I started working from home several years ago, so I don't really use the work bags I currently have in my collection as much as I used to. Like, I have this Givenchy Antigona that was used a lot in the early days as a work bag, but now not so much. So how would I use the Coach Empire? I would style and use as a day bag. The size is larger than most of my larger bags except my book tote, but it is easier to wear since it has a strap. And not to mention the design is completely different. It's also larger than my Garden Party, which is older and didn't include a strap. I also like that the Empire has a zipper closure and divider, whereas my Garden Party doesn't. So I can see this bag fitting into my collection from a design and style perspective. But the real question is, will I wear it enough to decrease my cost per wear? To answer the question, I like to style a bag with at least 5 to 10 looks before deciding to purchase. But I have been stuck on deciding the perfect color. I love the Merlot and definitely want that distressed look like on the runway. So I decided to style with a few looks I have been putting together for the fall season. This color is perfect for fall. So the Merlot is a strong contender. But I am also curious about the sage color that hasn't been released yet. I have some time before the sage is released to decide if I want to go with that color. I was told by my Coach SA that the sage will be released at the end of November or early December. So when it comes to the design and style, I think the Coach Empire bag is a great choice. But let's look at the value. As an entrepreneur, I get the pricing and the business strategies that Coach is employing with the Empire bag. Even as a consumer, I can understand the pricing. Yes, it's a little high for Coach, but as long as the quality doesn't diminish any lower than it already has, I'm good on the price. With this bag, the quality isn't bad compared to other comparable bags being produced today. Okay, longtime collectors, y'all know that the overall standards are lower for handbags and clothing today. I've been consuming Coach since the early 90s, and quality has definitely diminished of the past 40 plus years. I do understand that brands had to make cuts to literally survive this long. But at the end of the day, I think the Empire is a very competitive price. Now, I'm not saying it's worth the price in terms of the cost to make the bag to include the materials and labor. No, but I do understand that pricing involves so much more. I do think that Coach should work on the value of their bags. I hope they continue to limit the production of the Empire bag to help retain the value. I don't think it should ever be mass produced if Coach wants to really be considered a luxury brand. If we look at the past performance, many of Coach handbags really don't retain value. There are several factors like mass production, frequently putting the bags on sale, duping their own bags, and selling at outlets. But Coach has changed their business model for select bags, and now it appears that maybe, just maybe, they are starting to produce smaller quantities, at least for certain bags. Creating these limited edition bags seem to have an effect on the popularity and demand. While the design plays an important part, I do think the limitedness is also driving up the demand. The Empire bag is doing very well on the pre-love market, as it is being sold for at least $1,000 more than the retail price. Of course, that has everything to do with the availability right now, but will it last? Because Coach is becoming known for drop to limited release, selling out, then releasing more bags later. Unfortunately, the Merlot in size 48 sold out so fast, but with the performance of this bag, it would be a wise business decision for Coach to restock it in small quantities. And lucky for those like myself who are considering this bag, I did hear that it will be restocked. Okay, it's decision time. After looking at design, style, and value, I have decided to add the bag to my collection. When styling the bag, it sparked my creativity. I have a few designs of my own that I will be working on for the spring and summer of 2025, and I will make this bag my muse. So it's actually more of a business decision for me. I have also decided that I will customize the bag. I do plan to do an unboxing and go over any customizations. So make sure you are subscribed and click that notification bell. Let's talk in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on the Coach Empire bag. Everyone, I mean everyone, to include mothers, grandmothers, aunties, daughters, sons, dads, uncles, and grandfathers. I mean everyone is talking about this new It bag. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you are looking for more content on luxury handbags and beauty, check out my other videos. As always, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.